Okay, so we are getting this error. Let's try to fix this error. So it's in the file chat.js line number 24. So if I go to chat food donation chat.js line number 24, we are here and we are getting the error. So why we are getting the error? The reason is we don't have the toUID. Console.log toUID is toUID. I will return now to see what's coming. So toUID is null. So when toUID is null, we should not go ahead and do the things. So I will write down here, if not toUID, then return false. We don't want to display. Okay, so we are displaying now. So we are displaying now this message. And if we pass some in some UID, that is the user, then we are able to chat with that guy. And we saw yesterday on that day that I can put some message and I can send it. And once I send that message, you will see it has come here as array 7. That means the message has come here. So this is a message. This is a message which I typed now. Okay, so this is we are sending the message. Now we will try to display the message here. Let's try to display the message here. Okay, let's try to display the message here. I'll open it here. So we are getting the message in the my array, and here we are displaying the message here. So we are creating the reference of this one, and let's go to the Firebase and see what's happening. And I'll go to the console. Go to this one, and I'll go to database. And I go to chat. In the chat, we have messages. In the messages, we will have from user is this one, to user is this one, and we see all these messages. So from this user to this user, we have these messages. So we will display the messages on the screen. So let's display the messages on the screen. So all is saved in the state called as a record. So we will loop through the records and we will display the messages. So here is the form, and here we will write something where we will display the messages. Let's say I create a component called as messages, and I will pass all the these records, right? Because we want to display the messages. So let's pass this records. So I will say records equal to this.state.records. And I will create a component called as messages. So let's create a new file called as messages.js, and this file let's open the messages.js and create a component. So I have a component. This one is a component, and I'll rename it to messages, and here I will, in the render, I will do console.log props on messages is this dot props. I'll see what is coming in the props. Here I'll say messages, and now I'll call this messages here, import messages from messages.js. Now I'll see what is going inside the messages. So props on messages, we get the records, and we get all the 7 records here. And here I will also say, if records are not there, if this.props.records are not there, that means I'll put not in the beginning, then I'll return null. If we don't have any message, we will return null, but if we have messages, we will display the messages. So right now we are displaying the messages like this, but we have to put some styling to make it work like a good. So let's go into the Bootstrap and see how we can let's try to find some nice looking cat messages Bootstrap template. Yes. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, because I thought I'm talking to someone who is not there. Just thinking, let's see if I get some good looking one. This is a good kind of thing. Let's see how it looks. Yeah. But mine will be coming from the here the message border text box is below, but I will be making message at the top. This is also one. I want such simple the one which will work in my case. This we can use anytime. Okay, this one is here, right side this one, left side this one. Okay, this one looks good, and it is only based on CSS. So I wanted only on CSS. JavaScript I don't need it. And here we have Avatar, Hola. This is fine. This is fine. Yeah, this looks good. So let's try to use this one for now. Background is this. Okay, let's check this one. It's using font awesome also. Okay, and it is using this one. Okay, let's try to find another one. Okay, let's try to use this one now. So it's saying add this CSS and add this container. If I try to use this one, let's try to use this one. Instead of messages, I'll put this one. Okay, so I will put this as a class name equal to messages. And then right now I'll put like this to see whether it's working or not. If it's working, then I will make it dynamic. Okay, and Okay, this is fine. And let's add one CSS file. I will create one CSS file, new file called as messages.css. And I will try to put this CSS. And I want this CSS to be only applied to my messages, not on other pages to other parts. So I will be having this as a parent messages kind of thing. So I will try to put parent thing in everywhere so that it should be only applied to my uh, messages div. It should not apply to any other element in my document. So I prepared everything with dot messages, and I have these messages here. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so image tag is not ended properly. Let's end the image tag. Let's try to end image tag. And let's see now. Okay, class name. Somewhere I forgot to put the class name. Let's see now. We are not getting this kind of layout, right? Something is missing still. Okay, we need to import the CSS. Import messages.css. Okay, it's going a little far. We need to fix that one. So let's try to inspect and fix that one. It should be stick to my div.
Put it in the same container with the chatting.
It's in the same container, no? It's in the column 9, right? And it's saying class is container. If I change this container to, because container is a bootstrap element also, that may be creating a problem. So if I say container chat, let's write the container chat. Okay, so this one got fixed, but this did not got fixed. Why is it so? Okay, we have to put container here everywhere. Yeah, now it's coming because that container was, bootstrap one also, so that was creating a problem. Now I will try to, so one is the darker one and one is the lighter one. So let's assume that lighter one is my own and darker one is someone incoming, right? And lighter one is something outgoing. So lighter one is for my, which I am sending, and darker one is one which is coming from the other person. Okay, we can change it vice versa, but right now let's assume that one. So now if I look through it, if I look through this one, so if if sender is true, that is I am sending, I will be showing the light color. So sender should be true. So I will look through it. Let's put everything in one div. Put everything in the one div. Now how it looks. Okay, it's coming correctly. I put everything in the one div. Now I will say, or I will add this div afterwards once I need it. Right now I just want to loop through it. So here I will say curly bracket this dot props dot records dot map. I will map it and I'll here create arrow function, and inside arrow function I will say return, and let's return this part. Let's return this one, and here it will be value comma key, and here I will create one key equal to key. Let's try to see now how it looks. Okay, so we are getting all the one same. Now let's put the image. So where is the image? Let's see. So now here let's put some variable. So if value dot sender is true, that means I am sending. I'll be creating some variables. So variables will be, initially I'll create some variables. Var image is equal to empty string, and if it is sender, I will make image equal to value dot from image, value dot from image, and let's replace this image here. Let's see now if it's coming out. We are getting any error. Okay, we are getting image here now. Who is sending? Okay, and let's put this avatar with my name. So I will create another one, var name is equal to this, and here I will say name is equal to value dot from display name. So avatar name will be from display name. Okay, name, I have to change this name to here. I'll also put title equal to name. Now if I mouse over, my name is coming here. Okay, now let's put the message. Okay, message will be, this is the message. So here I will say value dot message. So I'm getting the message which I have sent it correctly. Now we have to put a time. So how to get the time? So time is generally saved here in the format of message date. So we will try to get this message date time in W3 schools JavaScript. So we will take some help of JavaScript reference how to create this. So if you see, if I want to give the time with some seconds, which was here, I can create like this, right?
Yep.
This is date we can create, but it's also, we can also say, we can also, okay, we can also display here, let's say I can say 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, 1 hour ago. That also I can put if I want. Okay. So,
Yes.
so let's try to put that one. I have that function ready somewhere. Let me remember where I put that one. I put somewhere that function, not here. This is distance. Okay. In one of the project I put that one. Let me see. Let me see where did I put. This is not done. Or we can find in internet. JavaScript time ago. Just now 5 minutes. This one. Yesterday, today. So it installed like this. And to use it, we have to import it. And then it's too complicated. Not good. Not good. I don't like to do so many things. It should be simple. Okay. Let's try to do this one. Time ago. 2 years ago. 20 hours ago. Yeah, this looks good. So we have a template. That time ago. We have a template. And we create a function. No, this. Okay, I need to modify this one. This is jQuery one. Let's do it React. Let's try this one. Time ago, if we put date like this. Okay. It's saying date and formatter. Build formatter. Let's try some other one. Let's try some other one time ago. Otherwise, I have one function already. I was thinking to get some easy one. I can search here also. By the time we will find a go. Maybe somewhere I put that one. I don't remember where. No, not this one. Okay. Okay. Let's use my one only. I will find my function. Okay, let's try to use this one. So maybe I can create, let's create the utilities. I go to the functions. I'll create constant time ago equal to arrow function, and I will paste this part. So it's saying seconds, it will take the new date minus the date, and here I'll say date. Let's try to use this one, and here I will say import time ago from utilities functions.js file, and I will try to use this. I will say var time ago is equal to, or here I will name it str time equal to time ago, and here I will pass value dot value dot message underscore date. Okay, let's see what it is displaying. Does not contain time ago. Utilities functions. Okay, I have to export it. Now we see. Okay, so it's saying 2 days ago. 2 days ago.
Yeah, works.
Yeah, this one is 26 minutes ago. We will make it descending so that new messages should come in the top. Since we are chatting here, we want it, this 2 seconds above should be here. Okay, so we have to do that. Also, okay, let's do this one and then we will see. Let's do the, what is the seconds coming? I want to see the seconds. Let's see what is seconds coming. Okay. So sometimes there is a mismatch in the time and seconds goes to -1. So I can also say if seconds is less than 0, make seconds equal to 0. Sometimes we have negative number which creates a problem because of mismatch in the different time zone communication and sometimes the relay thing on the internet. So if it's less than 0, I will make it 0. Okay, let's do now. Let's see. Okay, now this is coming correctly. Now what we will do, this one will be the going right, and now we are putting message, we are putting title, image, and we are putting everything. Now this is something we took this part if it I am sending it. So if I'm receiving it, I need the darker one. So I will add one variable called as darker class for the NP, and if value dot, what is the another value, which where I say it is this one. Let's open one of them. So if receiver is true, if I am receiving that receiver is true, if value dot receiver is true, then I will say image will be name will be to display name. To display name, and image will be to image, and darker class will be, I need to put this darker class, that this is the darker class, will be this darker, and I will put this darker class here. So generally I cannot put one variable and one string, so I will take this part and put it here, and initially I will put in the darker class only chat, container chat, and I will take this darker class and put it here. So if it is receiver, I will get these two variables, and if it is not receiver, I will get this part. So I will be getting proper one, and this one is time left and here right. So here I will take this, grab this, I will create one more variable called as var time location is equal to, initially maybe I can say time location is time right, but for the darker, for the receiver I will make it left, and then I'll take this time location and I'll put it here. Let's test it now first. Okay, since everything I sent it, I did not receive it, that's the reason we are seeing only light color. Now we will send the message from other person to see if we get darker part or not. This is my code of the messages.js. I will arrange this sorting, I will do in some time, within short time. So first let me put send message from other person. I will log in. I'm logging in with this one, and I'll go to the messages one, and here I will put the user in the URL. I will put the user of this user. So what is this user one? This is something who is logged in. So I have to put this user who is logged in. Remove the quotation. Okay. So now I am getting the dark color, but I am not getting the. Okay, so now it's a problem. We should show this one here, and we are not sending this one here. So that's the reason we have to. That's why I was thinking that messages should be. We need to see which messages we have to keep. So now problem is we are both the way we are showing. We are showing different person who is logged in. Actually, this is not correct. Okay, let's try to. Okay, let's try to log out here. And then let's log in again. Okay, let me log in again, and then I'll see what is coming, then I will fix that one. Let's send with this user. Okay, and I send it with this user. Let's see what is coming here. So this is actually coming from that person, but we are putting wrong image. Let's try to fix that one. So if I'm getting here, so from is this one. So we should always display the from display name. So that is one change we have to do. We should always display from display name. So let's change it here from display name. Whether it's a sender or receiver, we should always show from sender name. Let's check it now. Okay, now I am getting this properly. It is coming from that person. Another thing what we can change is this one is fine. Darker class is, I don't need this one. I will remove this one. So if it is receiver, that means we are receiving, then we will put the darker class, but this will remain same. Okay, so now I will try again now.
Works.
I will send the message again. Mango. Mango here I'm able to see correctly because I'm sending it here and here it's correctly, and here also we are getting mango. Now next thing is we need to make it in the reverse order so that new message I should see in the top. So let's do that one. So first thing which we will do is I will go to the Firebase document. I will go to the Firebase document, go to the docs, and here I will go to the web, and in the web I will go to real-time database and read and write data. In the read and write data I will see one thing I need to search. So I have to use this part, limit to last one. So this will only take the last items which I want to show. So for example, if I, okay, so this is a messages file. This is too big message file, so you need to grab from the Git, otherwise it will be mismatch. So before I change the sorting, you can grab this. Let me commit whatever we did, and you can get it. So if I copy it here, you may not get it. Correct indenting.
Right now, copy the message page. Message.
Yeah, message page. Yeah, message page you have to copy, which is this one, and messages.css also. Two pages, messages.js and messages.css. Okay, and then I will give you this here where we are calling, that I will give in the chat. This is something we are calling the chat.
And in the function?
And this display chat message to not, if it's not user ID, you have to put this one. And the functions I need to also, you can grab this also, functions.js time ago.
Yes.
Apart from the function.js. So do that and then we'll go further.
Okay. Where to put the if UID again?
This one
If
we
UID.
put in the chat.js in the
Yes,
display.
chat display. Okay. Yes, that.
Okay. So now let's try to use this one. Limit to last. Limit to last will be only displaying the last 100. Let's say if I say limit to last 100, it will show only the last 100. Okay, so I will here, when I have this reference, I will add one more point, dot limit to last. Let's say if I want to limit to last of only 5 items, so put limit to last 5 items. So if I go here, you will see only 5 last items are coming, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but they are still not sorted. Though I'm getting the last 5 items, but they are not sorted. So sorting should be done in the JavaScript, but I'm getting the 5 latest thing here. Let's make it to last 2. So I will get latest 2 items here. Okay, so that means limit to last will give me the last 5 items, but sorting is still not there. Sorting we have to do ourselves in the JavaScript. Let's grab last 500. Now if I see the tools, Now if you see, I have this n number of messages, and if I type it again and send it, you will get 12 messages again. That means we are arranging these messages again whenever the new message is someone is typing. So let's say if I type again and send message, again we are reading the 13 messages again. So let's say there are 500. That means I will be displaying these messages again and again 500 times. So every time I will be getting 500 items. So once user is typing something, that means I will be getting 500 messages at that time, and it will slow our performance. The performance will not be good. So instead of using uh, all the messages, I wanted that I should get only the new messages which are coming, not all the messages. So to get the new messages, there is one thing that is called a child added. Child added means whenever there is a child, new things is added in the database, I will get only that new items. So what I will do, instead of the value, I will put the child added. And now I will test it. Okay. So now I am not getting correctly. Let's see, I am getting what I am getting. I am getting records 9, and it is not coming correctly. It's getting only the new one. Okay, so child added is not giving me the correct result, but we have to improve it. But child added is the one which we want to use it. So let's see what is coming in the child added. If I see the console.log of result, let me see what is coming in the child added. So child added will be having one by one, we are getting it. So each result will be one by one. Okay, so you're getting it, seeing it. Each result is coming one by one. So we cannot really loop the result. We can directly put. Okay, let's see. Okay, what we will do, each one is coming one by one. So that means we will not use the for loop. Instead of for loop, we will take this my array before the child added, and we will directly push my array dot push the result, because result is the object which we need. So this is the direct result is the object which we need. So once I put result in this, we got 13 records as expected. Now you look here. So now what we are doing, because in the child added we don't get all the records in the snapshot.vol. We get each record separately. Since we are getting each record separately, so we can get this whole result and we will push it into the my array, and then we are able to display this results properly as expected. But now what happened, now look here, when I add more record here, let's say if I put more here. So once I put more record, I am only getting one record from the server. I'm getting only one record from the server. I'm not getting all the 13 records again. Though this one record is added to the my array of the state, but initially it's only giving me one record. Okay, so I'm getting only one record, and then I'm updating it with this one. So this part is called again with the one new record, and we are updating the state with the whole my array. We are manipulating the array, that's different thing, but we are getting the one record from the server. So we are not really getting the all records, and we are not using that all records. So that way we avoid getting the 500 records from the server. Local manipulation is fast, which we can do, but if we getting 500 from the server, then we manipulate, it will take a lot of energy. again I'm getting
Yes.
one record from the server, and we can do that. Okay, so let's try to now sort it. So before sorting, let's you try to change this part. I will keep this in comment only, because sometimes if we want to go back, we can go back again also. Okay, if we want to go back to previous version of value, we can go back. So I will keep it in comment, but you try to change this, keep my array out of the this for loop, and put it this one here.
Okay.
So tomorrow what we will do, we will let's